What's going on with you? This OC Go from the 301 reporting live from Loudwater Studios. And if you been hitting under a rock, this my man Eddie Kayne. What's going on with you, Eddie Kayne?
Man, it's the same thing, different day, man. I'm, blessed to be here with y'all, man.
Beautiful, 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 man. Now, I know she got a lot going on right now, but first and foremost, I just want to know about Eddie Kayne real quick. Where you from, man?
From the DMV. I grew up in Maryland. Godmother had lived in Southwest, so I spent most of my time between Maryland and Southwest DC, a little bit in Southeast. So you guess you can pretty much say I'm a DMV guy because I done lived pretty much all over the area.
Now, your interview game is tough, man. I see you talk to the who's anywhere out in DMV, and even some guests coming out here. First off, where you start that from? Like let me know where you got your start from.
My start actually came from we went to New Orleans one year to Essence Festival, and some partners of mine, we thought about we always had fun together and everything we did, so we came up with this show called 420 Friendly Radio, which was one of the first internet-based radio shows, and pretty much we jive like focused on comedy at the time. And so as we got further in our career, I've always been a music type of dude. So I wanted to incorporate the music, but they wanted to keep it more or less comedy. So then I spawned the Eddie Kayne, the whole Eddie Kayne demonstration, a separate entity, because I was an actual character on the show at first, and then I spawned into the actual character, the actual what you would call TV or radio personality, Eddie Kayne.
Cool. Now, I see you got a real passion for music, and especially DMV music, and I just wanted to know, like, where did you first fall in love with that? Like, who was your first influences? Let me know.
You ready to make me tell my age, man. Nah, but all jokes aside, I started back with Max Kidd before he passed, rest in peace to him. He taught me a lot about the game. I started off in this music game when it wasn't about trapping and that type of stuff. It was about bars. I used to be with Scorpio when Stone Cold Hustler first came out. We had a chance to do some of the most epic things. I used to dance. A lot of people don't know that was probably the most hilarious thing in a hip-hop dance. But what I will say is we were one of the first groups on MTV back then in the 80s. Stone Cold Hustler 2 hit what you would call mainstream because it was hard to get on MTV back in the day. So moving forward, I was introduced to Max Kidd, and Max kind of like ran all of the go-go bands at the time. He put all the go-go records out from Trouble Funk to EU at the time. And Max introduced me to African Bambaataa, which is the Zulu Nation. I know you hip to him, Soul Sonic Force. He was one of the first founders of hip-hop. So they had a collaboration, and during that time, they were teaching me the game and teaching me about the music business as it was at that time.
Nah. I'm hearing so much about this EKS Records. That's something new. Like, you just started that. When was this formed?
Yeah, it started in 2012. I actually established it in 2012 through the IRS. Got the EIN number and everything. But it was always a dream. But at the time, I was trying to perfect my radio personality career. So I didn't have time, and I didn't think I had the credibility at the time to put the records out that I wanted to, because as you know, it's always said that from where we're from, which is the DMV, there's no representation. But now we got representation, like the Trails, the Wales, the Tabbies. We've always pretty much had representation, but not on the level we have them now. So, EKS was formed in, like I said, 2012. This year, I felt like it was the perfect time with those artists, like when Trail got signed. I thought it would be the perfect time to take some more of the hot talent, raw talent out of the DMV and give them an opportunity to be seen, as you'll see tonight.
Cool. Now, tell me a little bit about the talent you got on EKS Records, and then not only tell me about that, but let me know, like, what's the vision? Like, what y'all going for?
Well, personally, I created it because it's supposed to be a platform for artists to create their own businesses. It's not about me as Eddie Kayne and asking them to sell signing them to 10 album deals and none of that. I'm basically doing single deals with everybody. Okay. Because if everybody, let's be honest, everybody can't put a perfect project out in these days times. What I've come to find just by being in the music business, you on a project of maybe 16 records, you might got 2 to 3 records that may have some kind of appeal. Maybe 1 or 2 may be able to be a radio single. So my concept was everybody at least has 1 record or can put 1 hot single out. So if you can have 100 artists from out this area with 1 single, think about the magnitude that it would bring and the change it would bring to the game as far as DMV artists.
Okay. And again, like who are some of the artists you got on your label right now? Who some of the artists you working with, and like what are they doing right now?
Well, there's a multitude of artists that I'm affiliated with. The 2 artists I got on my label right now, Redback Tokyo Crow. Step B just came on. I just brought Runway Avenue. I'm getting ready to drop a record with Runway Avenue and Tree Gotti, Big Paper Chasers. And I got some other affiliates outside of them through the Bishop Twan camp that, we are developing for the next level. So a lot of these cats probably don't have the name worthiness yet, but they're raw talent. And they're great artists. They're just getting their chance to be seen. Like I was telling you off air, the Runway record, which is I Do It, is going to be a big single going into the summer. And I just got a lot of, the vision is if we can just get our foot completely in the door. DC, Maryland, and Virginia has a way of taking over and running things. So I believe that if we were able to get our feet completely in the door, we could actually take over the music business as Atlanta did and as Texas did. But, right now, the unity, it's not going to be complete unification because that's just what it is. That's a part of life. But it doesn't stop our growth as a area, as in if you getting a multitude of artists that are actually dropping hot records.
Okay. I see you got again, you got a real passion for this music. Did you start out as an artist yourself, like rapping? Did you rap, or are you rapping now? Or let me know.
Well, let me say this. I tried it early on. I used to do something with Tony Blunt, Stinky Dink, and them back in the day. We did a coalition, me, Magnum, and called it DC Bum Rush. But I more or less like the business side of it because I like to be able to facilitate. It's like you only know what should go on or what should happen. And so like me sitting on the sidelines is no real advantage to the artist because I'm watching what my thoughts of what should be implemented as far as the music game. So to answer your question, I do a little something, but I don't do it. I'm more on the business side.
Okay. So you wear a lot of hats, man. Like you said, you got the EKS Records, and then you do you still got your radio show?
Yeah, I still do radio.
And then I seen online you got the showcase. You still do that?
I do showcases. I pretty much just wrapped the season, 2 seasons on TV. I bought an infomercial slot for the CWDC 50 and was able to take that infomercial slot and turn it into a 4.5 out of 5-star rating by TV Guide. I showcased all DMV artists because it's hard for us to get on TV. And so I took all of the artists that I thought that were hot, that were branding themselves and had a name, and we put them on TV to give them to make a bigger statement of what we won't take as far as the industry. If they won't allow us in, we just make our own way and we kick the door in. You know what I mean? So while we got great artists on MTV, we don't have a lot of artists on MTV. So therefore, think about this, and you putting nothing but all DMV artists on TV. You're going to tell your uncle, aunt, and throughout the 2 seasons, I saw the growth from, we started off with 2,500 viewers, went to 14,000 viewers, and this was at 2 in the morning. So, you know, I'm actually bringing the TV show back. The TV show is coming back, and it's coming back this summer, but I'm switching the game up on it again because I'm always trying to top what I did last time. And you know, if I did 14 to 15,000 viewers at 2 in the morning, I'm trying to do 150,000. You know, I wanna be that personality, not just trying to be the man but I want to be able to say I set the trend and I started this to be able to help my people.
Now, you say you starting that little series over again. Now, for the local artists, how could they come in contact with you? Or is it like a situation where you're going to see them and reach out to them? Like, how would they reach out to you if they wanted to get in that showcase or be a part of what you're doing?
Well, for the music showcases, you'll a lot of times see online. We actually post online where we're going to be at. We do several different venues. My partner, which is Bishop Twan, he's also the A&R of the label. We do various places from Axum Lounge to the Den. We might be anywhere. We do 2 major concerts at the Naval Heritage Museum this year. Independent concerts that were at big venues with nothing but independent names. You know, you got to think that's crazy. We did one Black Friday and then we backed it up and did it New Year's. But you got to think that's crazy because no one is actually implementing concerts with strictly DMV artists. They always put a 2 Chainz or a Gucci or Jay-Z, or I mean not Jay-Z because his money too long, but a Jeezy. And they throw these artists on there, or we feel like we got to throw a go-go band on there to actually sell records, which is not true. So my goal was I put 10 artists on a concert, and boom, now we got tickets. Sell your tickets to your fan base, bring your fan base out, and then we pay you. We're about paying the artists.
Okay. That's dope. Now, I mean, have you ever thought about like reaching out to some of the hometown heroes like a Fat Trail or a Wale to come and kind of like help with that and, you know, kind of draw a fan base for the other artists to feed off? Because that's really what it's about. Have you ever thought about that?
Well, you got to understand, a lot of these cats like Trail and Wale are really embedded in their career right now. And like they're really new into their career. So to be able to ask them to jump in on a situation like that is kind of hard, you know what I mean? Because they got their own ideas and, you know, things they want to do as far as, you know, things they might want to implement in their own people. I've never been one to really ride the wave, so to speak, or to attach to other people. I believe in building my own platform because at the end of the day, you don't want nobody to say, you know, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be where you are now. So.
Now, 10 years from now, what do you want the people to say about Eddie Kayne? Like a legacy, if you had to leave a legacy, you know what I'm saying? 10 years from now is nothing. I know you're still a young man, but at the end of the day, like, what do you want the people to know and to have known about Eddie Kayne and the mark he left for DMV? What you want them to know?
Well, first of all, I want to be able to say that I put the DMV on. I've been one of the outlets to facilitate the DMV artists to actually make it. I want to be able to say that I did the artists right because a lot of these artists have been like in a bad relationship. They've been scorned and scarred, so it's kind of hard, you know what I mean, to win over their what would you call their trust. So I want to be able to say that I treated the artists fairly and I provided a great outlet for them.
That's dope. That's dope, man. So now, on a calmer note, like when you not working, I know you work a lot and often, right? What do you do to relax? Like, what is your turn up? Do you turn up, or do you just like relaxing? You're not like a really outgoing person. Let me know what you do when you're not working, though.
When I'm not working, I'm mostly chilling with my family. I don't really go out unless somebody is having something that's affiliated. I stay in the house because I so much in the street as it is, that I don't have time to spend with the family, the quality time that I think I should be giving them. So when I'm not working, I do try to give my family that time and just stay home. And if it's nothing but watch a movie with them, so they can at least feel that I'm there, because I'm in the street so much, between radio on Saturdays from 1 to 4. The TV show was airing every Saturday night, so we had to be, you know, then I'm in the promotion, so I'm on the internet a lot, promoting, because if nobody knows who you are, you're nobody.
So how do you feel like your contribution have been received? Like, do you feel like you're getting the love that you really deserve, or, you know, you really getting the spotlight for your efforts, or you not even looking for that? Let me know.
I'm not even tripping over that, like, cause I let my work speak for itself. So I'm not really a one that's trying to take all the accolades and the credit, because at the end of the day, the artists are the ones who put in the work. And like I said, you're going to see tonight where some of the artists are from the label. And, you know, when you get a chance to talk to them, you'll get an understanding that it's not about me or you. It's about them and the culture of the DMV and the growth of our city. You know what I mean? So if once we accept that and respect that, then, you know, we can move forward as a unit.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. Well, over here, man, I think I'm just about done, man. I'm not going to wrap you up too much longer. But what I will say is, man, we over here at Dominext Magazine love what you're doing, love the movement, man. And we just want to see you continue to do more, okay?
Oh, I'm definitely going to do that, man. I want to say shout out to Dominext Magazine for showing me love, man, having me on the show. Salute to y'all, Skinny Corleone. I see y'all, man. Everybody that's doing their thing, keep rocking. I want you to do me a favor. I'm going to get out the way, so I'm going to let you bring some of the homies through for the next episode, man. All right? Salute. Dominext Magazine. It's your man, Eddie Kayne, man. This is where Indy lives. Salute.
OC Go 301, Dominext Magazine. We out.